All right, this one is for you, Mark. You were asking about those flights and stuff, and I'd rather just show you. So we're going to spend a few minutes here just discussing them. I noticed right off the path that there were irregularities in 2868H path, and I'll show you here in a second. And, I was clicking the wrong button, right? This is a helicopter supposedly involved, according to the news. So, and if you look at its airplane path, which is what I use this every day for, I mean, I'm always on flightaware.com, and I think it does better job on flightaware. October 1st, here's the flight. You can definitely tell the helicopter had already been up in the air and moving around beforehand, and was probably just maintaining a hold to the right, the right runway, and just didn't see the other aircraft coming over, and was, I guess they didn't see each other. That would be my guess. So, and when you play it back, because all the altitude and stuff, hang on. That's one thing I hate about their page. Over here. You have to fight with this thing. That's why I hate it. And hit replay. There we go. So you can just see the helicopter went up, came around, coming down, getting ready to land. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what happened right before, you could, obviously didn't make it back to the runway. And then obviously this home fly right here, home skilly, flight history. Like I said, I use these all the time. If you look at it, there's discrepancies here. This would have caught my eye. If I would have been watching this would have been like right under my. I'd been like, hey, what's going on here? But if you look, he's holding the left, just doing touch and goes on the left, doing pretty good. Just touch and go. Holding left, and then he switches over and does the right runway, which is weird, which is fine. Does a few touch and goes, keeps going, but then weird stuff starts happening right here, right there. See that? Look at that. See? And then it comes across, and then it does that. So there's some weird stuff going on right then and there. And then it comes around, and then one more time. Then this is where I think it happens. Yep. So yes, weird stuff going on right there. So if you wanted to look at that flight path, like I said, I'll play it again just so you can see discrepancies. Like I said, I watch the data every day. If there's a person that watches air traffic in Phoenix, you can ask Kitty Air Park. they'll point their finger right at me. And yeah, just standard touch and goes. I mean, I've done my own virtually. Doing stand, but the irregularities come right beforehand. So there's something going on right there. There's something going on. That pilot, that teardrop, I've recognized a teardrop, like he's symbolizing something, teardrop, and then turns hard. Turns short to that runway. All of a sudden, just turn, maybe a final it could have been, but just crazy. Just, a teardrop just right before you turn hard into that run. Hey, that's That's pushing. Normally I would have gone out a little further and then come in for final, made sure everything was good. But hey, that definitely caught my eye when I caught it. So this is for you, Mark. By the way, the video will even be titled "For You, Mark." But you wanted to see what its flight path. Most people don't go in here and look at stuff like this. I'm a nerd. I'm an airplane nerd, as you can tell. And yes, military guys, I know you're there. So, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hope you enjoyed my KDMA. I was flying around virtually with the A10 this morning, which is pretty awesome. Went down to Nogales, from KDMA to Nogales, over to Douglas, from Douglas back over to KDMA, and landed, which is pretty awesome. It was, like I said, and plus I put the A10 Attack Warthog as my logo because I got mad respect for that airplane. You know what I'm saying? I've been around 44 years on this planet, and I got definitely mad respect for that wonderful aircraft. Like I said, and they I would just upgrade them, make everything modern, bring them up to the 21st century, 22nd century technologies and stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And no, I enjoy still watching this put around. But no, I definitely noticed the discrepancy in this flight. So there you go, Mark. That's my input on it. Like I said, I watch air traffic every day, and I noticed that. Yeah, the tier, that sharp turn, which is pretty crazy. That. Yeah, maybe he was having some problems or something. Maybe but and then definitely went around. But that's where the details out. And then FlightAware is much better. Like I said, if I have to look at something, FlightAware is definitely there as far as what I would used to sit and watch. I wish they had a bit better map control system, but other than that, it gets the job done. But yeah, Mark, very strange. And like I said, this helicopter was already up. You know, it already bumped up and moved around. You know, and that's you always pay attention to details like that. So this helicopter had already, you know, done. You know, let me see if I can zoom into it. Here, come on, yeah, come on. Very pain in the butt. And all the data's right there. See, so the helicopter had already done one and around, you know, and then probably was doing a landing and then do a two, you know, coming around again. But it looked like some mistiming, you know. But no, very interesting to have them both. You know, if I had a helicopter on that right runway, I would definitely have not had that guy on the left runway come over to the right, knowing that that helicopter was on this side. So anywho, that's my just 2 cents into it. Remember, I don't know anything. I'm a crazy person. So anywho, Mark, hopefully you find this very interesting. And no, I'm always good at the eyes in the detail. And like I said, I've been watching C-130s flying over these past couple days. And yes, I know they're out there. So much love. Take care mucho. Y'all have a good day, meow. And Mark, this one's for you, meow.